Russian forces are reportedly in control of about 70% of Severodonetsk in eastern Ukraine. Thousands of civilians remain in the key city, and there are fears they could suffer the same fate as those previously attacked in Mariupol, where more than 20,000 people are thought to have been killed.
Lysychansk is on fire. The Russians are headed this way, and there seems to be little they can do to stop them. The city is coming under relentless shelling. Its streets are largely empty of people. Those still here cower and emerge just to get supplies under constant explosions. Do you not get scared of those explosions? It's very scary, Yulia tells us. If something happens, we just have to rush inside, she says. The city's twinned with Severodonetsk, with just the Severodonetsk river dividing them. They're watching and listening to the unremitting march on their neighbours and know that they're next. But most won't even have seen these pictures, released on social media, apparently showing Chechen fighters in the centre of Severodonetsk. Sky News has verified the location, but the date is unknown. The fighters are filmed being greeted by the residents as they boast of liberating the city and tell them they have complete control of the residential sector. When we spent 2 days inside Severodonetsk last weekend, we saw the barrage of attacks as the Russian troops pushed in, and how much the residents relied on humanitarian aid being delivered. And now all that aid they depended on has been cut off by the fighting. In this atmosphere, everyone's a suspect, and the Lysychansk police are leaping on any strange behaviour as they hunt for collaborators. The Russian forces are accused of deliberately shelling an evacuation bus, killing a French journalist who was inside. The police are building a dossier of potential war crimes.
These people is murder.
They're murderers.
Murderers, yes, of course. This is not war on front line. This is a war with civilian and without city and town, and destroyed all life.
The Ukrainians seem unable to stop the Russians, who are advancing on 3 fronts in the Donbass. They're pushing on flanks in the south, east, and from the north towards here, the city of Sloviansk. There's been a dramatic uptick in attacks over the past 48 hours. Taking Sloviansk would be a huge symbolic victory for the Russians. It was first captured by pro-Kremlin fighters briefly in 2014, but then taken back by the Ukrainians. They don't want to lose it again. But this is an indication of just how savage the battle is in the Donbass. So many in the Donbass are weary of war. They don't want to divide, they just want the brutality to stop. I just want peace, she says. I just want them to leave us alone. But it doesn't look like that is happening anytime soon. Alex Crawford, Sky News in the Donbass.